Hello everyone. I am telling the story of how I found my father dead. Why? Well, we will all walk this journey together in a second. This is brought to you by the PsychoTutor, the writer of this story and the creator of this world. If you enjoy, please subscribe for more, leave a like, and click that bell to be sure you get notified of when the next episode releases. There's but one rule here, people. After this episode concludes, it would help if you drop within the comments the word good or bad, which will suggest how you will want the next story to progress. Also, by doing so, you keep the plot twisted and fun for all of you crazy folks out there. Well, now that that's said, just moments ago I found myself going back to the beginning of my journey, starting with my old life that I used to live long ago. I do warn you that much of my old life isn't completely clear to me. I recall living as a mid-aged teen, maybe 16 to 18 years of age, in what everyone referred to as the 19th century. Yeah, definitely the 19th century. 1800, whatever. My original name as a human was Dominik Wright, and I was the heir to a slave plantation, which, now that I look at it, I spit at the thought of my conformity to the racism that was going on. Everything was what I deemed as normal according to how I was raised. My father was a loving man, yet due to his required aggression against a population of slaves, he was also an authoritarian of a person, even against myself, my mom, and the submissive house slaves. On occasion, of course, that involves abuse on different levels. Sexual abuse, physical abuse, all kinds of scandals that no one had the authority to step against. I was tasked with learning his roles and knowing how to, plus where to get the supplies. I'm sure this will assure that I will be ready to take over the family business. I found myself maybe going once or twice a month, and on rare occasions, everyone had their eyes fixated on a wealthier family because they achieved what everyone thought was a fantasy. The idea of being rich, having more money than what's needed, not acquiring only a job but providing them. We all now know the stereotypical beautiful daughter story all too well. It happened very much like an ordinary romantic book, first beginning with little eye contact that seemed to have mixed signals to later actually holding small conversations, which of course made other men a bit jealous, even the older guys who were granddads despite the age differences. This goddess, or at least that's what we drew and gods viewed her as, was usually in ways we didn't understand. It's funny how obvious we were to the situation at hand. I'm sorry, I meant oblivious. Anyways, it was taboo for the ordinary to speak against anyone who was rich. I was the lucky one chosen, and I definitely planned to take advantage. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Hopefully her mind will be just as rich as her body, I thought to myself. Our relationship picked up at a quick pace. Within just a few months, we found ourselves becoming best friends, speaking about everything, such as our issues, transgressions, ambitions, and more. The more intimate our conversations became, the more intimate we also became with one another. This was more than I could have imagined, but we all knew there was a twist here, right? Well, one late night I heard noise that was not normal, so of course, the noisy boy that I was wanted to investigate it. Now, I creeped downstairs slowly, already knowing the architecture of the house, making sure each step didn't speak to anyone that may be waiting for me, also increasing my heart rate as I pushed closer to the supposed danger. Eventually downstairs laying a man, inches beyond the point of return. Was a criminal incapacitated by my dad? Little did I know the man on the floor was my dad, who had been bleeding to death. The defeated man was so drained of energy he could only move his terrified eyes to glance at me one last time before his spirit left the earth before me. That's when a childish, teenage mind within me left from my body. That instant made a new man. It transformed me. Little did I know the person responsible was closer than I thought. Who do you think I was suspecting? Who do you think it was? Well, there's definitely enough context for you to be able to make a guess. Even make a theory. Listen to it once. Make sure you listen to it twice. Even 3 times if necessary. That's what I had to do with my own memories. Because those are the very things that told me who the suspects were, and also acknowledged me who to investigate further. Now, I would continue, but that would necessarily creep into the territory of episode 2, and we all wouldn't want that. I know it's short again, boys and girls, but this is as far as we go for this week. At least I get to remain breathing yet another day. And if you want more, please subscribe below. And also be sure to click that bell to be notified when there are new videos that post. Leave a like if you enjoyed. And as always, the fate of my life is in your hands. Just by typing good or bad in the comment sections, you control my life. You tell me whether or not I have a bad day or a good one. Please, let's see how my life goes and keep me alive. Good day to you all.